Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. With the federal fund rate getting to its highest level in quite some time, I think it's a good idea to look around and see which bank is the best place to put your money in. It's been quite a while since the interest rates have been quite this high. Previously, they were around 0 to 1% for savings accounts, but now they're getting over 3%, and I think it's best to figure out which bank you can make the most money in. So let's get into it. As a short disclaimer, most of these accounts are online savings accounts, so if you're not interested in that type of investing, please let me know in the comments below and I'll try to make a video that's more detailed for what you're looking for. Anyways, the first bank we're going to talk about is SoFi. SoFi currently has an incredible rate and an introductory offer to boost its appeal. Right now they're giving out 3.5% and a $250 bonus with a qualifying direct deposit. Now that's not the highest APY I've found, but in conjunction with the introductory offer, I think it's a really strong opportunity. It's a big name player and you'll be recognized with it. So take that into consideration. Obviously, not everyone wants to do direct deposit, but hey, if you want to move that over, go ahead. I think it's a good opportunity. Next, we have a bank that doesn't have an introductory offer, but is giving the highest APY I could find, and that's CIT Bank. And they're giving out a 3.85% APY, which is really fantastic. Now, again, they're not one of the big name players, so maybe you like that, maybe you don't. But there's no introductory offer for you to take advantage of. But if you have a lot of money to put in, it could be really advantage for you, and a big advantage if you have a lot of money. So go ahead and check that one out. After that, we have Lending Club. And although they're not a big name player, they're giving out 3.6% APY, which is a little higher than SoFi. So if you don't want to link that direct deposit, here's another good option. Now, again, not a big name player. Maybe you like that, maybe you don't. But I wanted to give you another opportunity to beat SoFi or like another bank like Ally. So you guys have a lot of opportunities to look where to invest your money. Another company trying to get into online banking is Discover. And while their rate's only at 3.3%, if you have $15,000 to deposit, they'll give you $150. And if you have $25,000 to deposit, they'll give you $200. So there's something to consider there. If you have that large chunk of money just sitting around and you need to get it in a high yield savings account, go ahead and check there. But again, there's other places if you want to skip the introductory offer and you just want to get that high yield in interest. Next, we have Citi, Barclays, and Marcus by Goldman Sachs, which are all giving between 3.3 and 3.4% APY on your money. And if you're not looking to get into one of these fancy big name places, here's some more institutionalized places that have been around for a long time that are still giving you that high rate of interest. Go ahead and check them out if you're not into like SoFi or Ally or one of these other big names where you're like, man, they're a little too high tech for me. I don't really trust them. These are banks that have been around for a while and hopefully you've built some trust in them. Lastly, I want to talk about Ally because everybody knows about them. They're giving out 3.3%. And while that's not the greatest, they're a big name player. And they were really the first company that I started seeing advertisements for that were doing online banking. That's probably why they're giving a little bit lower of a rate because they're probably getting a lot of people that have already invested in them and they don't need to attract as many new customers. Anyways, if you're looking at a place that you just want to jump in and you're like, hey, I've seen them before. Yeah, Ally's giving 3.3%. But I think there's better players out there that I've mentioned before. Maybe the CIT Bank, SoFi is definitely a better rate. And there's others out there that I just think are a little bit better right now. Maybe that'll change in the future, but obviously invest how you see fit. Hey guys, make sure you leave a comment below where you're going to invest your money. We need to be taking advantage of these high yield savings accounts. You can get a high return on your money with no risk. You're not going to lose that money. Yes, the APY might come down in one day if the Fed randomly drops the interest rate, but I don't think that's going to happen. This is a big change compared to the last couple years. We need to be taking advantage of this, having a safe place for our money where we're gaining interest. Anyways, that's all I have for you today. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, and otherwise, I'll catch you in the next one.